Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome with Cooking with Camille. Today we're here to do another quick and easy meal. We're going to do some cream chicken and mushroom tortellini. Okay, I got these right here, mushroom tortellini. They don't have to be refrigerated. We're going to use those. They're stuffed with mushrooms, and I got one pack that's stuffed with cheese. I got some boneless chicken. You're going to need some boneless chicken. I have one onion, one red pepper. You're going to need some chicken bouillon or chicken broth. This is chicken base. I like this because you can make it however you want to season it. And you're going to need your seasonings that you want. I'm going to use a teaspoon of thyme, a teaspoon of garlic pepper. I'll season my chicken with some lemon pepper seasoning and a little slap your mama and some pepper. Okay, let's get this party started. I got my water on back here. We're going to put a little olive oil in our water to do our noodles, and you can use any kind of olive oil you want. I got this olive oil right here. We're just gonna put about a tablespoon in there so your noodles don't stick. Okay, we're gonna let that keep coming to a boil. Put that back, and then we're gonna start pan frying our chicken and our onions, but we're only gonna use half of it. The rest we're gonna use in our sauce. Okay, well, we're gonna stir fry it all. Okay. Okay, I put a little chicken oil from frying chicken in here. Just a little chicken oil. You can use your olive oil, but I want this because of the flavor, because we're going to fry chicken. So we're going to fry our chicken first. I cut it up in pieces. You could go little pieces like this, or you can go in half again, okay? Okay, our water came to a boil, so we're going to put this in and only follow it by what's on the page. So you only got to cook it for about 8 minutes. I'm going to mix both of them together, the mushroom and the cheese one. And we're only going to do 8 minutes because we're going to let it also cook in the gravy. Okay, we're going to put it in there. We're going to put our lid on for about 8 minutes. Let it come to a boil first and then cook it for 8 minutes. That's our pasta. Now let's stir fry our chicken. Okay, we're going to season it with what you want to season it with. I got some lemon pepper. I don't want to put too much salt because you don't want it too salty. And I'm going to put a little slap your mama. About a half a teaspoon of slap your mama because I don't like it real spicy. And the garlic powder, we're going to use about a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Okay, if you have fresh garlic, you can put 2 cloves in there. And then I'm going to do a teaspoon of thyme leaves, okay, to give it really good flavor. Okay, so that you can really put whatever seasons you want. This is what I'm going to put to season our meat, okay, and some pepper, about a quarter teaspoon of pepper, because we already got the slap your mama. It's kind of spicy. Okay, let's stir fry that till it's good and brown. And we're just going to add a little of our onions with that meat and a little of our red peppers to stir fry with it. Okay, and then we're going to save some for our sauce. Oh, keep an eye on your noodles over here. You don't want to go over 8 minutes. Okay, it's done, 8 minutes. And then we're going to set that on the side. Now we're going to make our gravy. In order to make our gravy, we're going to take our our chicken base and add to the water and get the thickness that you want and the taste that you want. So to thicken it, you're just going to use flour and water and just get the taste that you want. Now you could do it with your chicken in there and stuff, but I don't want to do that because it's got a whole different flavor with that seasonings in the pan. So you want to do your own flavor. So that's why I wanted to taste chickeny. Okay, I got the flavor I want. I made a roux. It's just flour and butter and flour and butter, and then you can add a little water to it to smooth it out. You want it real smooth before you start adding it, okay? And then you just add it to get the thickness that you want and whip it as you go, okay? And just keep stirring till you get the thickness. And if it's not enough, you can always add more flour and water, okay? You want it to stay smooth. Show you how thick. See how thick it got? See? Now we're going to add it to our skillet. Okay, I drained all that in the skillet. Now we're going to add all our gravy. to it. And then we're going to add our pasta. You might have too much pasta, but you keep stirring until you get it. You might have to make a little more gravy. And we're just going to add our pasta to it. Slowly but surely. That's the last thing because it's already done. You just want to get the pasta. So we'll just add our pasta a little at a time. And we're going to throw a little parsley in there for color or Italian seasoning. You know how I am with Italian seasoning. You can add your Italian seasoning. Okay, I think we might be good. We're just going to add that. And add your little Italian seasonings to it. And we're just going to let that, put the lid on it and let it simmer for only 10 minutes because it's already done. Stir it up, get your chicken and stuff together. Okay. Go about a teaspoon. I'd say a teaspoon or tablespoon of Italian. It just gives it flavor. Look at that, y'all, how good it look. Let me get you a closer shot of it. And that didn't take long at all, y'all. Look how this is a quick meal. You could do chicken, you could do beef, you could do whatever you want. Then I'm gonna add mushrooms on top of it. Sauteed mushrooms with the I got Brussels sprouts. I'm gonna saute the Brussels sprouts and the mushrooms and the rest of the peppers and onions for our vegetable. Okay, keep stirring it. Okay, now we're gonna stir fry our vegetables. We're gonna put a tablespoon of about 2 tablespoons of oil, olive oil, and we'll wait till it get hot to start frying our vegetables. And what I'm doing here is taking the Brussels sprouts, cutting them in half with the rest of those peppers and onions, and we're going to clean the mushrooms and put in there too. Okay, we got our vegetables in there, our peppers and onions. I'm going to throw our mushrooms in there, and we're just going to saute them. And you want them to be kind of crunchy. And the only thing I'm going to add is some Italian seasoning. About a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. No salt or nothing. Okay? And we just stir fry it. Stir fry and let it just stir fry. We're going to put a lid on our, look at our pasta. Put our lid on that and just let everything cook down. And we're going to stir fry this for about 5 minutes. And then dinner's ready. Okay, here we go, y'all. I made a swirl cake. It's just a butter cake with strawberry swirl in it. Yes, I made it. We got a nice, good fruit punch Gatorade. Look at them vegetables. Brussels sprouts with mushrooms, peppers, and onions. And look at that, y'all. Look at that. Stuffed tortellinis with mushrooms and cheese with a boneless chicken and a chicken sauce. Y'all better ask some darn body, y'all. Look at that. Wonderful. Okay, y'all. Please like, share, and follow. Subscribe. And tell me what you think. Remember, Monday's the last day. You can go on and just choose one time in the month of August what you like about one of my shows. And you'll be entered into a contest on my Monday, and I'll pull the name Tuesday. Okay? There you go, y'all. Again, stuff shells. They're pastas with mushrooms and cheese on the inside. Swirl cake, mushrooms and Brussels sprouts, and a Gatorade. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye-bye.